In every relationship, you will find that there often is one person who is more afraid of losing the other and one person who is more afraid of losing themselves. Mm-hmm. One person more afraid of abandonment and rejection, therefore more likely to acquiesce, to pacify, to placate, to say yes until maybe one day not. And one person more afraid of suffocation, and therefore they fight for their ideas, their ways of doing it, the timing of the dishes. And that is less about power. That is more about the nature of connection. Mm. The majority of power struggles in a relationship are not power struggles. Power is the defense. The control battle is the way people are defending, trying to get something for something else that they are worried about. Mm. It's the surface behavior. You know, some people, when they're afraid, they fight. But the issue is not fighting. The issue is that they're actually afraid and they're trying to deal with their fear by gaining control. Mm. So don't just go for what you see, because what you see isn't necessarily just what it is. Mm-hmm. Go always looking a level below. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of this.
Yeah, exactly. And so you're encouraging those people that feel that way to look at that layer deeper, the context of why their partner
makes you lose your identity. Where did you get that idea? Who did you have to fight with? That you had a sense that if you don't go all the way and with fists, that's the motion of fighting, right? It's not this, you know, but you enter the relationship with that and yet you live it with this. So what happened to you that is making you continuously interpret every situation as a fight, as a power struggle, as I have to stand up and hold on because if I give in, this is the beginning of a slippery slope. That's a frame. That is not the truth. Now, maybe you picked somebody with whom this is sometime what is going to happen. So then you ask this person, what happens if you don't get your way? For you, the question is, what happens if the other person gets their way? And for you, the question is, what happens when you don't get your way? Can you still feel confident even if you don't trample somebody?
Yeah, and I think the questions you're asking that we all need to reflect on for ourselves, I almost think they're as important to ask our partners, like to understand what happened to them, like why they're in that position,
Absolutely.
why they get afraid. And I think that curiosity is so often lost in romantic relationships where we don't understand why someone is the way they are. We just assume that it's about us. Like we make it personal. We don't recognize that they have a whole history of relationships, of family, of parenting, of experiences that have made them that way. And maybe they are dealing with a deep fear or a deep challenge. Does that resonate?
Yes, you know, this thing about curiosity is the most important shift we try to make. Curiosity about yourself and curiosity about your partner or friend or coworker, whoever the other is. Curiosity is on the other side of reactivity. So everything dealing with conflict is about helping us shift from reactive to reflective and curious.